So, welcome to Crypto G's. Thank you so much for joining in this special episode. I have an amazing guest. If you are listening and watching, get ready for this podcast because for me, it's one of the most important podcasts that we're going to do this year because it's an honor and a privilege to show the face of one of the most influential key opinion leaders in not only in Europe, if not worldwide, and he recently started to show his face. Join a company that you are the person that show good, yeah? Bring in good energy. So, welcome to Crypto OGs. So, with a further introduction, let me introduce you to Sjuul, or also known as our Crypto Gens. How are you, Sjuul?
Hey man, I'm doing good, man. Thanks for inviting me. Yeah, like you said, it's sort of my first right now, being out in the open. So exciting times. Yeah, thanks a lot for inviting me and allowing me to show my face in your podcast, man.
Thank you so much. So, yeah, it's an honor to be the first show hosting you after you dox yourself.
Exactly.
It's crazy. So, let's start with the first question, straight to business.
Yeah.
Who is Sjuul?
Yeah, it's a good question actually. Yeah, like you said, my name is Sjuul. I'm 28 years old right now, live in the Netherlands. Like you said, sort of working globally, not just focusing on a Netherlands or something else. Yeah, what do I do? I started out with crypto like in 2016, I think, and ever since then, it just got me excited and been in crypto ever since. And yeah, I got a girlfriend, a small son as well. Yeah, what else do you want to know about me? What I like to do? I like working out. I like drinking beers, having good food, which is always important. And talking with people like you, about crypto and pretty much anything. Yeah, that's what I do.
Amazing. The Netherlands has this vibe. Like for me, you guys are one of the most kind, smart, funny people in whole Europe. I like going to the Netherlands. I've been in obviously in Amsterdam,
Amsterdam,
in
yeah.
Rotterdam, and Eindhoven. I love it
Eindhoven,
there.
yeah.
So yeah, I like going to Netherlands. I hope to go very soon. It's only 1 hour away from where I am now in the UK, so it's never
Yeah,
too far. But
yeah,
congratulations in your success. We will get. I will ask you a couple of questions regarding obviously
yeah, sure.
your your journey until here. But tell us what is the main aspect. Let's go straight to crypto, and then
Hmm.
let's ask you a couple of questions that people probably don't know you yet.
Yeah.
They will get to know you. But tell us what is the main aspect of the DeFi space that inspired you to make the move there. You've been talking about DeFi.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty much a funny answer, actually. I got into DeFi because of a friend of mine who said, "Hey, have you seen this?" And we're able to make some money, I think. And like I said, I was in crypto since 2016. I bought a couple Bitcoin. It was like 150, $200. I can't really remember anymore. I never really did anything with it until 2020, I think, the end of 2020, the beginning of 2021. And then a friend who was in crypto as well told me, "Hey, have you seen this DeFi stuff?" And I was like, "DeFi? What are you even talking about?" And that just sort of got me going. And I did some research, and then I found out about Pancake Swap, as they were pretty much one of the first that had a decent swap for the Binance Smart Chain, and as well the staking part. The cake staking part, which was hot in DeFi in the beginning. And that's pretty much what got me into DeFi. I was like, hey, I made some money. I can actually deposit over here and get, I can't really remember the exact percentages, but let's say 200% APR. And I was like, wow, this actually really works. I made a couple more cake in one day, which I can sell and do something with that money again. And that sort of got me hyped and motivated. And from that moment on, it just went up only, and I was more and more intrigued in the entire DeFi and crypto space. And then once you get going, you can't stop anymore. But you know this as well.
It's amazing. Yeah, once you join crypto and you understand how it works, how the technology works, and also obviously when the market is going in a good way and
Yeah.
everybody's winning, everybody's happy.
Yeah.
But also, I would like to add in a few moments how you survived the last two bear markets. Before going to our crypto gems, because everybody knew you because of our
Yeah.
crypto gems. Out of curiosity, you revealed yourself after a quite good time
Yeah.
spent in the crypto world, and then what inspired you to make this move to show your face after all this time?
Well, yeah, like you said, I think I started in 2000 March 2021 is when I created the page, and from that moment on, I was just anonymous and didn't really want to show my face. I mean, you know it as well. Security is always an issue. Like people think you have a lot of money, so they always want to do something with you, or whenever you promote something that doesn't go well, people can be mad. So I just never really saw a reason to show my face. But now we're sort of 1.5 years further, and my the brand, the Alt Crypto Gems brand, and the Alt Crypto Talk brand, which I've launched, it's sort of getting bigger and bigger, and it's more becoming a company instead of just my own Twitter page. Um, so that's one of the reasons that I thought, to have the brand sort of with a face behind the brand, it's just better for the brand, I think. And well, yeah, sort of the size of the company has become this big that I'm getting invites to events, or speaking somewhere, or meeting other people. And I was just done with always having to hide my face, always having to put an emoji over my face whenever we're taking a picture, or stuff like that. I was just done with it. So I thought, what the hell? Let's just do it. I think it's better for the company, and I wanted to go to events and have people be able to know who I am without having to hide my face. So that's pretty much why I made this move now.
Amazing. So for people that don't know, let me explain you how we met with Sjuul. We were in summer last year in the 5 years anniversary of Binance.
Yeah,
And the first time I saw you, Sjuul, I remember I said, this guy remind me someone. And then we met, and obviously we bonded as a brother, let's say like that, as a crypto brothers. I said, yeah, you look like Ewan McGregor, like the actor. So which is quite good. So never hide your face. Good
yeah,
looking guy needs to be in front of the camera. And actually, we were talking about family.
yeah,
You had your missus, your kids. I was talking about my missus, my
yeah,
kids, etc. But yeah, family is very important to look after.
yeah,
Obviously, we're in crypto. I also very protected with my family.
yeah, yeah,
Especially what's happening in Europe. At the end of the day, yeah, we're making good money, but people sometimes don't understand that the money is not like we have the money with us all the time. They
yeah,
don't know that we're
exactly.
trading it. And yeah, but we need to be careful.
Yeah,
But always be positive. Like I always trying to think the best way, like nothing
yeah,
wrong is going to happen. But having that two part, like having the public figure, is good. But also
yeah.
at the same time, having your
It's
private
yeah,
life is good as well. So welcome to showing your face.
yeah,
You'll see that people start to recognize you. It's a good move. And I remember we were talking about this in the event in Paris.
yeah. In Paris.
Yeah, I said no, you need to get out. And I'm quite excited when you told me you were going to get out, and then you did the AI picture first.
Yeah, exactly.
So what did they say when you put the AI picture? Because yeah, that picture was amazing.
Yeah, yeah. No, everyone liked it because, like I said, I wanted to show my face, but I was like, I don't. I want to do something special, or want to, hype up some people. So I made the AI photo of my own face, and I thought it looked pretty good. So I just thought, what the hell, let's do it. But I wanted to have like a total rebranding of my the website and the page and the YouTube channel for when I had my face out. And that just took a couple weeks to get it all designed. So in the meantime, I wanted to have partially my face out. So that's why I did the AI picture, and everyone seemed to like it. Everyone's like, "Oh, is this sort of how you look?" And then people were started to say, "Oh, but how do you really look?" And it got the hype going, which is exactly what I wanted. And then when we had all the designs done, it was just I think on a Monday morning we said we're transferring it over, and then within 5 minutes we had all the designs changed, and then my face was public. And the same with
Amazing.
YouTube. I started out with YouTube I think a month ago now, or 2 months ago, because I always wanted to do it. I like talking, I like explaining stuff. But I was never able to show my face, and I just didn't really like making videos then, because then I think it's odd when you're looking at a video and
Yeah.
you can't see who's behind it. Um, so that's the reason why I had to wait with YouTube as well, which I actually like doing. So now, we changed the design there as well, and now whenever I'm taking a recording a video, I can have my face on it and show what I look like.
And here we are. I remember I've been asking you to come to the podcast since I
Yeah,
started,
yeah,
because actually the first guest I had, he was El Jabun,
yeah,
back in October, and he was also undoxed. He wasn't showing
yeah,
his face until he went to the Binance Blockchain Week last year, and
yeah.
then he explained this in the podcast that he sat next to ZC.
It's easy. Yeah,
And he said, "Look, I'm El Jabun." What do you mean? Yeah, El Jabun. So he had to show, and then he doxed himself, and then because he was very contributor of the BNB chain community, and
yeah,
he loved it. Now he's creating content every day.
yeah,
So I'm so happy for you, Sjuul. But let's talk about Alt Crypto Gens before going into Sjuul Live. So since you found Alt Crypto Gens, it's been crazy, right?
yeah,
It hasn't been a long time, but you have very rapid success because
yeah.
obviously you're sharing good information. But share some key events or moments that are very special to you and your team in the last few years.
Um, well, I think one of the most special things, and if you just said it, you just mentioned it, CZ, is that, like I said, I've been in crypto for a while now, and I started trading in the DeFi space and the Binance Smart Chain in the beginning of 2021. And the first time when I met CZ was actually in, I think, September of that year, because we had in Brussels, we had a Binance meetup where they invited me, and I was able to meet him. And at that moment, I thought, it's pretty crazy that I sort of went from, just being a trader on the website that I used a lot to, in almost a year, meeting the actual CEO, and then, were able to shake his hand. Was kind of special for me. That I thought, we're doing something good here. And then 2 months later or something, or 3 months later, I actually got invited to a dinner as well with CZ. And from that moment, I really thought, it's amazing that this is the website that I've been using, and my friends have always been using. And now I'm sitting, next to the guy who's actually the owner of the company. And the only reason for that is because of the content and the stuff that I create and post. So I'd say those are the really key moments that I thought, we're doing something good and we're actually expanding and growing. And like you said, the Paris was amazing, where we celebrated Binance 5 years. And I actually went to the Formula One, with a crypto exchange, the one here in the Netherlands. And you're getting to places and you're meeting people which I would have never met any other way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think those type of things are just the ones that are the ones that are stick the most with me, and the most special ones for me, to be honest.
Did Max Verstappen won that day that you went to the race?
Yeah, he won. We actually had
Amazing.
a meetup with either Max Verstappen or Checo Perez, like the Red Bull guys. And we had to draw cards, and you either were able to get a meet and greet or a picture with Max Verstappen
Or
or with Checo
Checo.
Perez. Yeah, and I got the one with Perez. I mean, it's great as well, but I'm a Dutch guy, so I would have rather, of course, met Max Verstappen.
Let me
But I
see.
mean,
Let me see if I
yeah.
get the one. I bet if I get the stand, I get the one with Max. But I want to meet Checo because he's Latin, so we will swap, man.
Exactly. Next time when we're there, we're gonna swap. We're gonna swap cards. I'll go to Max and you go to Perez. But no, it was great. It was really great, and it was nice meeting them. And yeah, pretty much stuff like that as well. I mean, I would never have met such a person if it wasn't for crypto, to be honest.
Yeah,
And it just really changed my life for the last, yeah, like I said, 1.5, 2 years. And yeah, there's always going to be some bad things. There's always going to be
yeah.
negatives. But there's a lot more positives right now. So yeah,
You
I think those would be the key events or moments, sort of, that I would say for the Alt Crypto Gems
look.
brand.
I'm getting goosebumps. I don't know if the people can see in the video on the video, but sure, because you say something that is very inspiring for everybody that's listening or watching this right now. You don't start 10 years ago in crypto, but and then you start to share your knowledge on Twitter, and it was social media. It was obviously trading crypto, but it
Yeah,
was social media to take you to places that you never imagined. So I
yeah,
mean, imagine when you were a little boy and you were watching TV and seeing, for example, I don't know, Michael Schumacher, and
yeah,
this maybe one day I will be there. But
Exactly.
it's so amazing how the power of social media and community building and getting recognized take you to places that we never
Yeah.
thought. So for
Yeah.
me, that's something. I'm not telling this to the audience or the viewers just to brag about it, just not to inspire you guys, because
Yeah.
anybody can do this. You put effort, determination, create content, network in the right way, you ending up meeting amazing people. Sure, yeah, last year for me, for example, I met a bunch of people I never imagined because crypto and social media.
Yeah.
I met a bunch of people like in Hollywood, in red carpets,
Yeah.
actors, singers. It has been amazing. I never, it was crypto and social media that take us here. But the
Yeah.
most important, and I think so you are also like that, when you go back home also you like humble yourself because you remember,
Yeah.
okay, I made these guys amazing, but and this is a good thing also to have family and going
Yeah.
back to the roots that keep us sharp, like we're not
Yeah.
just there making content, creating content just for the sake, just part of the relationships, and also to connect with people to take
Yeah.
the business to the next level. And talking to the next level, what is the next in the Alto our CryptoGen chapter? Are there any important milestones on the cards now? What is coming
Um,
this year?
I'm actually moving the business to Dubai,
Amazing.
which is kind of big.
Habibi.
Yeah, pretty much the main reason for it is now it's all in the Netherlands, but crypto in the Netherlands is not really crypto friendly here.
Mhm.
So like a lot of my time actually is now with talking with banks, with financial institutions, explaining how crypto is going and where money is coming from and all that kind of stuff. Um, and it just it takes up so much of my time that I'm like I want to do crypto stuff, but now I'm busy with explaining what I do all the time. So I thought we should try something else. And then Dubai was pretty much the most logical option, especially because a lot of crypto companies are in Dubai. Um, so that's why I'm moving the business there. I'm actually living in the Netherlands. I'm going to stay here in the Netherlands, but the business will be in Dubai. So we're gonna have to travel back and forth a couple times a year. But yeah, I guess you can see it as a downside. We can also have like a holiday next to it, and so that's something. I'm actually building an office right now here in the Netherlands as well. Like I said, like the company keeps on growing, and now we're working on alt crypto gems and alt crypto talk full time with a couple people. Yeah, and it just it's getting bigger, and I don't want everyone in my house, so we're going to
Yeah,
have a place where we're able to sit. And sort of next to that is I also started, like I said, my YouTube channel. So I'm building a studio next to the office as well. So like it will be an official studio with pretty much everything that I would need. Um, so yeah, I think those were the big ones happening right now. Building
amazing.
my YouTube, my Instagram, because my face is out right now. Going to Dubai, meeting lots of people in Dubai, and you as well know this. You're going to meet people, new businesses coming from meeting those people. Yeah, and that's pretty much how it's gonna go.
So congratulations for the moving. I know. Welcome to Dubai, Habibi. We will ending up in meetings, probably in the airplane. We
Exactly.
will see each other a lot. But going back a little bit, what you said about the banks and stuff, I think that
Yeah.
one of the main reasons most of the KOLs are relocating their business or the whole team to Dubai. It happened, especially in Europe, because the government they don't understand because they don't sometimes maybe they don't want to understand. I don't know, but we spend so much time also with the banks, and
Yeah.
with the regulators and stuff, and it takes a lot of time and energy instead of us building.
Yeah.
Um, I'm happy, for example, for some companies, like for example Binance, they are
Hmm.
um, working with the regulators and
Yeah.
working with compliance officers and stuff. Like yesterday, we hear about Poland, for example, they go the
Yeah.
license,
Yeah.
but it's still they're a massive organization, right? So they have the
Yeah.
resources and energy, etc. But we as a content creator, yeah, we need to find a way that we can carry on helping the community to spread awareness to educating themselves,
Yeah.
but taking that big chunk of, let's say, of stress,
Yeah.
that's all this compliance side, let's say like that,
Yeah.
or all this bank stuff that sometimes the bank they don't understand, and it's not up to us for them to understand. It's about the government, but
Yeah,
While we get there, we just relocate and then we come back when everything is sorted. We'll see.
we'll
Um,
see.
we'll see. I'm talking about, yeah, our mission as opinion leaders and educators is helping more people to understand not only crypto, know the blockchain technology. So everyone in crypto and blockchain space knows about all cryptogens. It's a go-to group for everyone, right? So tell us now the story behind all cryptogens. Where did the idea of creating such a group of people amazing? How did it start? What were you having a coffee? How the whole idea came?
Well, actually, the idea came for basically for myself, and not really. Well, let me explain it. Like I said, I started in 2021 with DeFi, and the Binance Smart Chain, it exploded, and there were so many coins to trade. Yeah, exactly, the BNB chain. And I was trading like full time. I was trading so many coins,
Wow.
but I wanted to know, like, at the end of the day, I was in so many coins that I wanted to know whether I made money or that I lost money or what trades I actually took. So I wanted to find a way where I was able to like keep a bookkeeping for myself. So I
Mm.
opened Google Spreadsheet at first, and I was entering all the trades there. But then I went to my laptop downstairs, and I was logged in with a different Google account, so I couldn't find the information
Oh.
anymore. So I was sad, and I thought, and this can be done with something else. And then I thought, why not just post it on Twitter? What if I create a
Mhm.
Twitter account? I'm gonna post all my trades on there, and then I can, whether I'm on my phone, whether I don't care. You can just look at my page, and then everyone, well, pretty much me, is able to see like my results. So I did that, and then in, I'd say, 2 to 3 weeks, I had a couple thousand followers, and then I thought, oh, okay, apparently people are liking what I'm posting, so I'm just gonna go and keep on doing it. So I just kept on going. And then after like a month or 2 months, I was at 30, 40,000 followers. And from that moment on, for example, Binance or other companies or projects started to reach out to me saying, hey, we like what you're doing. And, do you want to work with us? And from that moment, I thought, okay, I can actually, make money doing this and make a living out of this. So I just kept on going on. And from that moment on, the group, like the Alt Crypto Gems page, started to grow, and it's to what it is today at nearly 270,000 followers on Twitter.
Crazy.
Um, yeah, and that's sort of how Alt Crypto Gems, came together. And then I just like doing more always, and I like the educational part, and it's just hard getting all the educational stuff out on just
Yeah.
Twitter. So I released the Alt Crypto Talk, and basically it's a brand where I'm posting like more educational stuff. For example, I now have a newsletter with more than 2,500 people. I'm creating a website for Google, basically, where I'm posting all educational stuff for people to see. I've got a premium Discord and a free Discord group right now. Yeah, so that's pretty much how it all started to grow. I just kept on expanding, and I thought, I can help people with the information that I have. And then Twitter is just hard, so I expanded to Alt Crypto Talk. Yeah, but that's pretty much how Alt Crypto Gems came together, and what it is today.
That's amazing. And I hope everybody's listening and watching right now, especially if you're just getting into crypto. Look,
Yeah,
obviously, before should you start the Twitter and to post all your results, obviously it took a lot of time, to learn
yeah,
about trading and stuff. But I want to tell all the traders out there, people that probably are not very keen into do social media, that you are losing not only opportunity for business, if not people to get to know you and to create awareness and build something nice like Sjuul did with our crypto. Yes, it only took him, well, not only, but you think relatively short amount of time, two
yeah,
years, to build
yeah,
one of the most successful communities for
yeah.
crypto.
Well,
Um,
that's actually sort of intruding you, but that's sort of one of the main things that I get quite often, where people saying, they want to start with trading, and they're like, yeah, but I'm not into crypto. Like it took me, you're in crypto for 5 to 6 years, or
mm,
you're building this company for years. But that's not true. Like I said, I mean, the company now, I'm busy with it since, like I said, March 2021, which isn't even 2 years. And if you see what it changed my life in 2 years, it's insane. So like I
yeah,
said, pretty much everyone is able to do it. It just takes a lot of dedication and time, of course. But usually people think, they're building the company for years or 10 years, but that's not true. In 1 year, 1.5 year, so many things can
yeah.
change, especially in the crypto world. So that's something, like I said, that will be my words to sort of inspire everyone that's watching. You should just try it, go out and try it, and then and see what it gets you. Um, you can fail if you don't try it.
I love this story, and that's what I like about crypto G's. Sure, that's why we put this together to bring all these stories, because everybody know about tech. Well, not everybody, but people think it's only about technical analysis, looking at the
Yeah.
charts, developing projects, marketing, but it's also the stories behind. We're all humans. People that have put exchanges, blockchains together, they are humans, and they start somewhere. And this is a new industry. This doesn't have more than 20 years. We're just getting started, and I hope that everybody that listening or watching, you just start to today with the journey.
Yeah.
But sure, let's go all the way back. Okay, let's go back on time now. Tell us a little bit about your childhood. Like when you were little, you thought you were going to be a trader or content creator. What was your scope of life back then?
I can't really remember what I always wanted to do. Like I didn't really have one thing that I was like, I want to do this when I get old. But I am like my childhood was I gamed a lot, pretty much. I like doing the computer stuff, and I like I gamed, but I also liked taking computers out, like building them, sort of. So I pretty much pretty early I thought I want to do something with anything with computers or information science, something like that. And I actually studied for it. Like my official study was cybersecurity consultant. Um,
Amazing. I did as
so
well. That. Yeah, yeah,
oh,
yeah.
really? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I did. That's what I studied for, and I did for I think 3 years as a living.
Wow.
So crypto wasn't, like I said, I didn't really do anything with crypto like in the early years, or trading or anything like that. Yeah, it just happened to cross my path, and then that's just how it goes. Um, yeah, I didn't really have anything that I wanted to do when I was young.
Amazing.
I liked racing, so like a race driver, I guess, was something that I always liked to do. Exactly. But I still like racing. So yeah.
Amazing. So we have very similar paths. Sure, like I studied computer engineer and information security assurance as well. And I remember back in long time ago, guys, for people that are listening to this, look, in 2000, probably you were 5 years old, but I was finishing school,
Yeah.
and I was going to study mechatronic engineering.
Yeah.
And my sister was study like management for information technology companies, and she had this book talking about websites, about the future, about random stuff, about networking. She had like a one chapter of Cisco,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I started to read this, and I changed the whole thing. I moved from mechatronic to telecommunication computer engineering,
Yeah.
and then fast forward, I was reading something on Facebook, and then the word crypto came, on
Ah.
Facebook, and it was that word crypto. It wasn't Bitcoin. It was crypto coin. I said, "What is this?" And that's how I started to read, because the word crypto, because we study crypto
Yeah.
assurance, So it's quite funny. But then we have the family, right? The families are
Yeah.
always telling us they want the best for us. Tell us a little bit about your family. Are they into crypto as well, or they just see you from far away and let you carry on? How it works with your family?
How it works. Well, basically, like my family, my like I said, I've got a girlfriend and like a son. My son, he's 1.5 years old right now, so he doesn't really understand it, of course. But my girlfriend, she's not into crypto. She doesn't do anything with crypto, but she knows sort of what I do, and she's interested whenever something's happening, or I just let her know. She knows I'm talking with you right now, for example. Um, that's just something that she likes. She's interested in it. But on the other hand, it's always and you must know this as well. Crypto can sort of suck you in, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's hard to stop with crypto. It always just keeps on going. So from time to time, she's like, I've sort of had enough crypto for today, and can you please stop talking about crypto for like the rest of the evening, for example. So it's pretty much like you said earlier. She's sort of the person that's sort of stopping me from times, because you get so many ideas and you want to do so much. So she's into crypto, but from time to time she's like, I've had enough crypto, and let's just stop for a bit. Um, like I think she, like I said, I'm going to Dubai next week for 2 weeks. She doesn't really like that, of course, because I'm gone for two
Yeah.
weeks and she's alone with our son, which is, yeah, I know it's kind of hard. Um, so at those times she's like, meh, it would have been easier if you had a different job.
A normal job.
Um, yeah, exactly. But she's into crypto, and as far as my parents go, my father really likes it. As in, he doesn't do anything with crypto, but he's like always watching the stuff that I do, and he's always asking like, "Hey, how's this going? How's that going?"
Yeah.
And my mother is like, "Oh, I don't understand what's happening here," and she doesn't really, understand and wants too much of it. Um, yeah, that's pretty much how the family is here at home.
Amazing. So it's very similar. Like, for example, for me, sure, I haven't said this to many people, but not many people. I see people don't believe in crypto. Even I've been
Yeah,
years on the industry, and they're still asking me, "Hey, Andres, can I buy some Bitcoin? Do you think it's good investment?" I say, "Oh my gosh!" Even though they support you, they're still in the they're still not there.
yeah, yeah,
The only one person that have took my advice and she did very well was my mother-in-law. She bought crypto, and yeah, she got before the previous bull market.
yeah,
So she's happy with that. But yeah, it's funny what you say about the family don't understand much. Um,
yeah.
I think this will happen to everybody the same way, but we just have to carry on looking for the people that are open to learn, and
Yeah,
just not everybody's for crypto, right? We still need pilots, we still need chef, we still need drivers. So let
yeah,
the other
exactly.
people do other things.
Yeah,
But then the journey hasn't been easy, Sjuul. So
yeah.
okay, tell us your journey about crypto trader, because probably people tell, okay, this is good, this guy's making wins, but how was you on your crypto trading journey? Like, how it was easy?
No, it was not never easy. That's crypto isn't really easy. um, yeah, like I said, I bought a few bitcoins early 2016, pretty much before it pumped, and I made it like I can't really remember. It wasn't too much. I'm probably like 15K or 20K. I mean, of course, it's a lot of money, but it was not really like that much
Well,
life
yeah.
changing. So it was okay, I guess. And I was pretty young, and I thought, what should I do with this money? So I just left it in there. Then, of course, we got the first bear market, and sort of the entire money was just, it was
Bye.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, bye bye money.
McDonald's
Um,
hat.
yeah, but I thought I had the money. I didn't really use it yet, so let's just keep it in there, which I did. And then in, like I said, 2020, end of 2020 and starting 2021, I transferred those bitcoins, pretty much all of my bitcoins, into altcoins. Um, and I started off with, like I said, Pancake Swap.
Yeah.
It's in Pancake Swap really, really early. And I had like $3,000 or $4,000 into Pancake Swap. And it exploded. It went nearly 100x before I was able to sell everything. And from that moment on, the sort of bull run started. So it was happy. I would take some money there and then put it into like an altcoin there, and then there, and then, that's just what I did. So in 2021, it was all good and everyone made a lot of money, and so did I. And it was fun trading. Then of course we got sort of now the bear market where everything collapsed again, and it all sort of vanished. I do have to say, like I said, I learned from my mistakes, so I was able to cash out a lot of money and invest it into stocks and different types of stuff.
Wow.
So I didn't lose like an extreme amount. Um, but yeah, there were still obvious things that I lost money on. For example, the Luna story, I was big into UST,
Wow.
and that sort of collapsed. So I lost a lot of money on there. Um, and yeah, there have been days where I make 10, 20, $30,000, and there have been days where I lose 20, 30 to even $100,000. But yeah, like I said, my girlfriend doesn't know all the things that I do because she would get stressed out about it. And for me, it's it are numbers that I'm trading with. Um, so like in one word, it would be, I would say, a roller coaster. It goes really well and it goes up from time to time, and then eventually, sometimes it goes back down and then it goes up again. And yeah, now we're in sort of the bear market. I believe that we just need to build, and you need to develop and sort of expand and do whatever you need to do. and you'll reap the rewards in the next bull run that will come, maybe
Yeah.
now, maybe in a year, maybe in 2 years. We'll see.
And you mentioned something like, for example, that you say like your girlfriend doesn't, obviously she doesn't know about trading,
Yeah,
and it's not that easy for somebody that not only is not trading, but obviously this amount of money is crazy, right? Telling somebody,
yeah,
okay, I made 30K today, I lost 80K with probably our bringings, people were
yeah,
making maximum. The people that I know, when I was working, it was the
yeah,
CEO of the company was making $100,000 a year. That
yeah,
telling somebody
exactly.
that they lost $100,000 in a day is crazy. So, but you learn a lot, and you're a very good trader. So, according to you, what are the best qualities that or must to have that good crypto trader has to have?
A good trader, I'd say, like I said, you need to be sort of, whenever you're losing money, you shouldn't immediately panic, and
Mm,
you have to lose money in order to make money. Let's be honest.
yeah,
You can't always win. There's going to be days where you're going to lose money, and if you want to be a trader, then there are going to be days that you're losing money, and you can't be down about that. So I think that's important. I think it's important to have a really good risk management. Like I said, you can't just YOLO all your money all the time, and then when it loses, there's all the money. So risk management is really important, I think. Um, and I think another thing that sort of a lot of people I notice don't really understand. Like I said, I have my own premium trading group,
yeah,
and sometimes we're posting 10 trades a day. Sometimes we're posting one trade in 4 days, for example.
yeah.
People are asking in those days is, hey, when are you next posting your next signal? When is the next project
Mm,
coming out? That's just not how it works. You don't always have to trade. Sometimes it's better to not trade for a week than
yeah,
trying to trade and lose a lot of money. And that's something that's really important that not many people understand or seem to understand. It's not bad, not trading for a couple days or having one trade. You don't want to have all the trades. Um, yeah, that's something that would be like my advice for a lot of people. Don't try to take every trade. Try to get the ones that you're really confident in and you're thinking, this one is going to go to the moon, so I'm going to buy this. But don't try to get every trade. It all looks fun when people are trading 10, 15 coins a day, but that, in the long term, it doesn't really work.
amazing. So I hope you're listening and taking notes, guys, especially to everybody that is starting their journey as a crypto trader. And sure, before I forget, remember, guys, everything that we're saying here is not financial advice. Do your own
Obviously.
research. Very important, very important. Because I want to ask you a question based on
Yeah.
your opinion. Okay, what are the five top crypto on your trading list right now?
Sort of my long-term coins.
Yeah.
I'd say BNB. Obviously, I'm always a BNB fan. So that's one of those. I'm really into Avax, Avalanche. I
Okay.
think the like the system there is going to go. I think they're going to go places. Um, Polkadot. I'm one of the
Okay.
Polkadot guys. I like Polkadot.
Good. Good.
Quant. I'm not sure if you've seen
One.
Quant. Quant. Yeah.
Okay.
QNT.
QNT.
Yeah, Quant is one, and GMX. I'm one of the guys in GMX right now. Yeah, those would be the sort of my top five. Did I have five? One, two,
Yeah. Right.
Polkadot. Yeah, I got five. Yeah, those would be the ones that I'm sort of in long term right now, and obviously Ethereum, Bitcoin, but those are
Bitcoin,
the
yeah.
like the standard ones.
I like that you don't go straight away because everybody Bitcoin maximalist, but yeah, there's a bunch of other
No,
people.
I'm altcoin.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
look.
Like, well,
That's-
I crypto gems. I crypto gems.
exactly. I'm not Bitcoin gems.
Okay. Um, you said the first crypto that you bought was Bitcoin, right?
Yeah, and like I said, in 2016, I just bought a couple Bitcoin and traded a bit with that. But sort of my first non Bitcoin was like I think my first non-Bitcoin was actually Shiba. I bought Shiba really early, and whenever I look up to the like, I can still see my transaction. I bought it for 1 Ethereum, and I sold the Shiba bag for 2 Ethereum, like 4 hours later. So I 2x, and it was like, yeah, I made money today.
You make
And
it.
if you look at the transaction right now, it says I swapped 1 Ethereum for $1.5 million worth of Shiba or something, and then I sold the $1.5 million Shiba for 2 Ethereum. But that was actually, I think, my first sort of coin next to Bitcoin. And then the first one that I made a lot of money with was Pancake Swap. That was
Pancake
my
Swap.
sort of
I used to work with somebody. He's probably watching this right now. He became millionaire
from
because it was early. He bought like $10,000 worth of Pancake Swap at the beginning.
yeah,
He became loaded. So
yeah,
good for you, man. I should listen to him and buy the Pancake Swap stuff. I'm talking about Pancake Swap, DeFi. Let's talk about blockchain. You said you mentioned Avalanche, right? So
yeah,
we often see you voice out your opinions on blockchains. Like recently, you mentioned Arbitron. Which one is
yeah.
your like go blockchain?
My go-to blockchain right now, I think it's still Binance BNB, the BNB
Okay.
chain. It's just I start exactly mainly because it's so many projects are on there. It's
Yeah.
just, let's be honest, it's the biggest one out there, with Ethereum, of course. So pretty much like those would be my regular ones. My go-to will be BNB and a little bit of Ethereum, and then after that, I'd say Avalanche is right now the one that I do the most on. But yeah, when we have a bull run, so many chains are probably going to get more activity, and projects are launching, and then we'll see what's going on. But yeah, like I said, I'm a big time BNB holder. I like Binance. So pretty much the BNB chain is my go-to still.
So, guys, for everybody watching on our Binance stream, you see you have the Gushul saying hello. And to all our friends from Avalanche, go and check our good friend iCryptoGems because he's one of you guys. By the way, they have an amazing event last year in
Yeah,
Avalanche in Dubai. So we probably will go together to the next one, sure.
yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. Let's do that. Let's set it up.
So okay, now what this year is, we're all building, right? So we're all
Yeah,
building, trying to be the best version of ourselves. It wasn't easy the last 3 months. It was challenging, but now I think everybody had the spirit up. We're moving ahead. But what are your prediction for this year for crypto? Is going to be bull and bear market, or we're going to still see in bear market this year?
I think we're gonna go down, sort of. I'm not saying we're gonna go down, 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 but I think we're gonna go down a bit first before we're going back up again. I think we haven't seen like the most down part yet, and I think that's gonna happen somewhere now in Q1 2023. And then after that, I think we're going to go up again, and then it's a matter of time before we're going to see the next bull run happening. So sort of, I think it's going to be a mix. We're
Yeah.
doing, like you said, the spirit's happy now. People are sort of doing stuff again. I think that's going to happen for quite a bit now. Then we're going to probably drop down to 15K maybe even again, and then after that, I'd say we're going to go up, and then eventually we'll have party time again.
Party time again. Guys, so hold your horses. I believe also something similar, Shul. Remember, there's no financial advice
Yeah,
for
exactly.
anyone, but I believe we're now in a bear trap. I'm not a trader, but I seen the trends, in the
Yeah,
last year I've been we're in a bear trap. Then we're going down a little bit, but then I think so. The end of 2023, beginning of 2024,
yeah,
it's going to be amazing, and
yeah.
2024 is going to be to I
Party
don't want
time.
party time. I don't want to say to the moon anymore. Party time because the universe is too far away to just to go
Yeah.
to the moon. Okay, so I have three more questions, and then
Mhm.
I'll let you go with your beautiful missus and your child. So the most important part that we're doing in cryptologies, right, is we're going to give back to the community in some way. So um, I put on the questionnaire what was your favorite animal, and you reply your dog, right?
Yeah.
So in cryptologies, we're going to give you an NFT as a present. The AI is very popular, so we have these artists they're doing all this NFT for the cryptologies, and it's based on your favorite animal. And then in March, we're going to have the first cryptologies charity event that you have to give back the NFT. We're going to
Yeah.
do it in an auction, and
Yeah.
the money that we will crowdfund, we're going to give it to animal welfare.
Ah, that's
Yeah.
nice. Yeah. That's
So,
really nice, actually.
so tell us about your dog. So we need to create a NFT of your dog or any dog. What kind of type of dog do you have?
It's a Rhodesian Ridgeback. It's like
Okay.
a brownish dog, and it's a male. And the reason why I said it is because it's sort of become a thing on my Twitter page as well.
Mhm.
Because what I used to do is I would just have his walks, and I'd go out. I'd be trading, then I'd take a break for 1 hour, and
Mhm.
then walk with him. And I just take a picture of him and then post it on Twitter saying, "Hey, I'm walking, like a morning walk or whatever." And then so many people would reply saying, "Hey, I like your dog. What's his name?" And people were sort of asking stuff about him. And then, in like 2 weeks later or something, whenever I'd be posting something without him, I just say, I'm walking or I'm over there or whatever. People were starting to send me messages saying, "Hey, how is it going with your dog? How is everything okay with your dog? Where's your dog?" Blah blah blah. People were starting to ask me questions, so it's sort of it became a thing on my Twitter page. So that's pretty much why I said that it's like
Amazing.
how do you say, a mascot of my Twitter page, that whenever I'm walking, I take a picture of him and post it. Before we had this our interview, I was just walking with him and uploaded a picture again. So yeah, that's why I sort of thought, if you're able to do something like that, you should do it of him. See if you can make something of him. Let me
So
see if I can.
maybe it's like we need to give a little bit of credit to him.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe because part of the reason why our CryptoGens is so successful as well.
Yeah, this is the this is I was just walking.
I was seeing a bunch of dogs today. I was coming walking to the office today, and yeah,
Yeah.
they were wearing the vest today, right?
Yeah. He's got really short hairs, and the dog originally comes from Africa, and it's freezing over
Ah,
here now in the Netherlands. So he's usually wearing. I just put on a vest of him, so then he likes walking, and otherwise it's he's like, nah, I'm not going outside today. So that's why he's wearing the vest, because it makes it a little bit more comfortable for him.
amazing. So we will get the NFT based in his type of dog that you have.
Yeah, that would be
So
amazing.
we'll send it to you. Two more questions.
Hmm.
Is we want everybody to follow you to find you. If you are listening or you are watching this podcast, where the people can find you. Everything is all CryptoGems.
Yeah, sort of. The most easiest thing would be Twitter, twitter.com/altcryptogems. YouTube, same story, youtube.com/altcryptogems. And then on there, I'll be posting different, like my Telegram channel, my Discord. Yeah, so like the main handle would be Alt Crypto Gems, and then the brand for the newsletter and the premium group, all those things would be Alt Crypto Talk, like talking.
Okay,
But yeah, I'd say Alt Crypto Gems. You'll be able to find me more than enough.
amazing. So you see that's good branding behind there. So sure. Thank you so much for being in CryptoGs. We have to the end of the show before
Yeah.
saying goodbye to all the audience. Is there any last advice or suggestion you would like to give to young minds in crypto space?
Yeah, pretty much like I said, well, like we already talked about, I'd say, just whenever you want to do something or try something, my advice would be just do it. Obviously do it with, some sort of proper mind and thought. But yeah, like I said, so many people want to start with trading and they're always asking questions and stuff. I say, just get $20 and start trading on the Binance Smart Chain, for example. The best way to learn is to actually do stuff and see what's happening. So I'd say that would be my advice. I learned it all in a couple years, and 2 years later, it's a business right now. So that would be my advice. Just do it. Just go out and try it, and you'll most likely have fun doing it as well.
Okay, that's amazing. So thank you again, and thank you for doxing here on CryptoGs. If you're watching live, look, this is a good-looking Sjuul friend. He looked like Ewan McGregor, which is very good to have as well. Just in case a crypto goes down, you can go into your career,
Acting.
become an actor. But no, in a serious note, Shul, thank you so much for being in this show. And to
Yeah.
everyone that is listening, thank you for being here. And I'll see you in the next episode of Crypto Years. This is Andres, and I'm signing out. Bye bye.
Thanks, man.